A smart cleaner understands that a good filter can either make or break the cleaning experience and performance. And why do I say that? Because you want it to be able to retain your lift and your CFMs to maximize your cleaning efficiency and ability. Without that, you can be dead in the water. And what do I mean? Well, let's just take a typical truck mount filter, okay? Here's one. Notice all this right here where you're losing air on the sides, the solid sides. Of course, you've got the holes. The problem is this fills up really fast. It's small, it's inside the tank, and you have to go down inside the tank to clean it out, and sometimes people put that off. So what happens is these holes start to get clogged up very quickly. Then what happens? You lose lift. And to put it in simple layman's terms, not perfect science, but lift basically lifts the water and the soil out of the carpet, and CFMs takes it back. Well, as this starts to clog up, you especially lose lift, and then you lose CFMs, so carpets will re-soil faster, they don't dry as quick, they don't clean up as well, and you're going to have a lot of repeats. It's going to reduce your reviews and also reduce your repeats and just completely make a negative moment of truth to your business. However, you can add a positive moment of truth to your business by picking up an inline filter. And there's 5 different types. There's a brand new one on the market right now we're going to talk about first, and then we're going to go over and test them all out, and you're going to see firsthand what makes them different and the functionality and how much better they can make your cleaning performance and experience. Okay, let's first off start off with the brand new TMF Boss filter. It's being built for us and sold exclusively through TMF. And I had contacted this guy talking about the filter. We went back and forth to build, and I said, listen, I want something that's built solid, yet still lightweight and does a great job. So what did he do? Well, he went ahead and made it out of 1/8 inch thick aluminum tubing. So it's really solid. The lid itself is 3/16 thick marine aluminum, really made well. It's got double strength EPDM rubber gaskets on both sides. That way you lose no airflow whatsoever, and you also have these very durable knobs that will last for a long time. Okay, then you've got the cylinder body inside of here, as you can see. Look at all this area right here, and none of it's blocked off, so you're getting true airflow and CFM the whole time. Also, don't forget, like some of these other models, you can use a 5-gallon paint filter. So that's kind of cool. Just take it out, switch it off. You don't have to go down inside your tank. You've got this sitting inside your truck or outside of the truck. Okay, so this separate lid goes on here, and then just put your knobs on. What's really cool about this, it really sets it apart, a couple other features is, number one, there's no hardware holes in the body whatsoever. Even the back lid is welded on. So this way, you have zero turbulence, you have zero air leaks, and you have maximum lift and airflow, and of course, CFM. So you're really getting those carpets clean efficiently and as fast as possible. All right, now also what's really unique about this, I like this handle on here. It's welded onto the body, so that way you can lift it by the handle and carry it. It's very ergonomic. But check this out right here. You see the cylinder here that's welded onto the bottom? So you have a chamber here that prevents pooling. Other models, they all pool water in the back. So when it's pooling like that, or this is pooling, what's happening? It's reducing your lift. It's reducing your CFM. Your airflow is so critical to the cleaning efficiency of your job, so that eliminates that. Now you notice this here has 2 ports on the back, 2 ports on the front. They're 2 inch each. Of course, you can run forward the door that way, and we have a second model of it which is available where you can have a 2.5 inch port on the back. You have your choice, either the double ports in the back, double 2 inch, or a single 2.5 inch. Okay, so also on top of it, it's built at a perfect tilt. The way the handle is built on here, it's a perfect tilt, and that moves everything down to that chamber down there to reduce, or I'm sorry, completely remove pooling. All right. The handle is welded on, like I said, to the lid, but separately it's on the back portion of the lid, not the front, so it doesn't add any weight to it. Click this down, you're really good to go. Really, if you really think about it, this filter is made like a good solid waste tank. So you don't have to worry about imploding. Okay, yet it's still lightweight. It weighs in right around 12 or 13 pounds. The same weight as a couple of these under this filter and under the box filter. So that's pretty cool. And yet it's still much stronger, much more solid, yet still lightweight. So that's an amazing accomplishment what they've done there. So we're going to go over here in a couple of minutes. We're going to test each one of them. You're going to see the performance differences. Before I do that, I'm kind of going to go through number 2. If you look at it here, it's kind of a smaller unit, but yet it's still close to the same weight, but yet it's not built as well, It's easy to bend. A lot of the screws and the rivets go right through the body, so you're creating turbulence. You can have leaks. This one over here has this little cloth, or I should say this type of bungee strap to hold the lid on. This one's busted, so I'm putting another one on for him. I'm not a fan of that. It's just not built well at all. Of course, this one was built with sewer pipe. It's no longer made, but it was actually a pretty decent filter because it was so large, but it's bulky and it takes up a lot of room. And then of course there's the box filter. I'm really not a fan of that. There's a lot of components on it that can break or need adjustment and stuff like that. And it's also large and it's very heavy, coming in somewhere around 20 pounds. But still, regardless of anything else, it all boils down to the performance. This unit right here will outperform all of these. I can guarantee you that. But let's go ahead and take a look right now while we're doing a test. Using my rug pit, we did several tests, but the most impressive was the evacuation test. We evacuated 5 gallons of water, then we tilted the unit from the front and the back. But notice in the front, the water is already draining out on its own. Look how much volume comes out of there. It's crazy. Remember, that's restricting your airflow, your CFMs, and your lift. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do the boss filter in the same manner. I'm going to evacuate 5 gallons of water, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the hose off the front, the hose off the back. This is a 4-port system. So that being the case, I'm going to drop the covers off as I tilt it forward. You notice nothing comes out. Then when I tilt it to the back and drop the cover off, just a few ounces comes out. This is really impressive. The boss having that patented chamber and the tilt design maximizes airflow. Hey, in conclusion, I just want to say, you know, in my 40 years of experience of owning truck mount forums, my own cleaning and restoration businesses, and also owning the Facebook group and the online store, TMF Academy, you name it, all that, it takes a lot to impress me these days. But doing that test right there and watching how fast this filter clears the water, keeps your and retains your CFMs, retains your lift and your airflow so you get better efficiency, it truly is a game changer. But on top of it, remember this, no matter how nice of a tool you have, take for instance this TMF swivel wand, right? It's got extremely great vacuum, but if you don't have a good filter coupled with it, you're going to lose lift, you're going to lose CFM, and you're going to lose performance. So because of all these reasons right here, we consider the TMF Boss filter TMF approved.